Taylor, how do you feel you guys performed against one of the league's best teams, big and heavy team that everyone talks about?
Yeah, I mean they're as advertised for sure. They seem to have a lot of ozone time. They got a lot of shots, but as far as playing our game, I mean that's a team that we have to get better. Those teams we have to get better at playing against. But for the most part, I thought it was a pretty good effort for us tonight. The effort was there, the try was there, and that has to continue no matter who we're playing.
Looking at the shot clock, is that becoming a concern for you guys and the amount of shots you guys are giving up? I know you're still in the game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to just come down and fire it a lot. We'll have to see, what the chances were. I think that's a better indicator of what where the game was swinging. But like I said, they're a good team. They're in the spot they're in for a reason, and they play hard. And they brought it to us for a lot of the night. But like I said, our effort was there.
They got a couple bounces on the Carter goals. Is that going to deflate any of your momentum?
Yeah, those are tough to see go in. It seems like we're giving up.
Well, Justin, how would you just sum that one up? That is a good, strong team that you're playing. They were riding high with the 6-game winning streak heading into this one. Just how would you summarize the way you guys play?
Yeah, I thought we competed pretty well for the most part. It's a tough team over there. They win a lot of games for a reason. We need to, just limit the number of shots and a couple of mistakes that cost us. But for the most part, I thought, our compete was high, and it's been the best it's been for, even though we've been winning games, it was, right up there with our season's best there.
In terms of defending them, I know they peppered the net, but Taylor was saying, you have to look at scoring chances before you really break things down. But how'd you feel on the back end defending their offense?
Yeah, they put a lot of pucks at net, which makes it tough. Like you said, Taylor said, they didn't have as many high-scoring opportunities as you would think with that number of shots. But they put pucks in the net, and it's tough defending that.
Is there going to be a focus to make things a little bit easier for Ben, where he doesn't have to face 50 shots a night or whatever?
Yeah, it's a lot of it is keeping the puck in their end, and us getting the opportunities. I think we need to get more shots on net and keep pressure down on their end, and that will help us defensively.
That's how they generate their offense. So, I was proud of the way that we competed, but again, it's a good learning experience for us, and we can take a lot out of it going forward. I thought we had a great first period with them. Couple breakdowns in the second, and fortunate bounce and for them, and then I thought our third period was pretty strong again. So.
How was it playing against your ex-teammate? Was it a little bit odd?
No, these are my teammates.
Your ex-teammates.
Yeah. No, I don't care about the LA Kings anymore. I obviously have friends on that team, but once you're on the ice, I'm an Edmonton Oiler, and that's all that should matter.
When you see that many shots, Ben, is it easier to get in the groove, especially early on when you face that many?
You can't look at it that way, because if you don't get a lot of shots, then you're leaving yourself with an excuse. Well, I didn't have enough action, You have no control over how many shots get taken, so all you can do is prepare for everything and anything and everything. So now you're better off to just focus on the process and control what you can control, and that's trying to give yourself a chance to make the most saves possible.
Two parts, the winning streak, and how gratifying is it for you to be contributing offensively even?
It's good, obviously it feels good to feel like you're contributing, on an individual level, but most importantly, we're winning games right now, and, I'm not exactly sure how many in a row that is, but 7, so, obviously this is crunch time at the end of the year, the last, 23 games I think we had coming up after the break, and, we got to be playing playoff hockey, and to be getting these 2 points and consistently is what we need to do.
What are the things that go into a 7-game streak or getting yourself playing the kind of hockey you want to play for the playoffs?
I think, well, one, we got to play our game. I think it's no secret we pride ourselves on the forecheck and grinding teams down through puck possession in the offensive zone, and I think we've been doing a pretty good job of that. And I think we've just been playing a good team game. We've been getting good goaltending, and well, that's kind of a constant around here. Quickie's always good, but no, I think it's just we're playing a good team game, and we just got to keep it rolling.
Throwing pucks at the net too. 50 shots against scrimmage, 2 that go in off, one off a skate inadvertently, another tip in. That's simple, but it's necessary, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was one of our focuses coming out of the break. We were obviously struggling to score a little bit before the break there, and it's cliche, but you got to be able to shoot the hockey puck if you want to score, and I think that's kind of a focus we've taken since we've been back.
Well, he's done it all year. He did it with us too. So yeah, he's definitely what I think this team needed here in Edmonton, where he's consistently gives you a solid night. Gives you a chance to win every night. Like you look at tonight, it's like you said, we put 50 shots on them, and they still have a chance at the end there with the pull the goalie. They're only 2 down, so for a few years now, I think that's been an area where they kind of needed some improvement. Not to knock the goalies that were there before. Obviously the team defense could be better as well, but Scrivs has really kind of stepped in since he's been there and given them a chance to win every night.
7 wins in a row for your team. I imagine it's a pretty happy crew right now. Eh?
I'm sorry?
I imagine it's a pretty happy team right now.
Yeah, well, we live day to day, obviously. So it's we're not really thinking about the games we played before us. We're our focus is the next game. So we play tomorrow night, and that's the focus.
And as you position yourself for the playoffs, what do you work on at this time of year?
Winning games. That's what you're working on all year long. So a team that knows how to win is going to do well, obviously. So.
But the parts that go into that?
Yeah, scoring more goals than they do. Giving up less. So that's how you win games.
Was it an odd game? Sorry.
To do well down the stretch, obviously contributions from the likes of Trevor and Alec, that has to be huge.
Yeah, no, those guys play a lot of minutes for us, and they play them well. And Marty's been pretty hot of late, obviously, so it's good to see that. And Louis chipping in, it's good to see him get rewarded, just because it's he brings that hard work every night, and sometimes he doesn't get rewarded for the work that he does. So it's good to see that. Yeah.
It was an odd game for being a goaltender in this one. 2 of Carter's goals, both a little bit unorthodox, 1 off a skate, 1 an own goal, and then you as well had 1 go off a skate too.
That's part of the game. That you see that every night, so that's nothing out of the ordinary. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Dallas, were the shots deceiving in that game? The guys thought they put in pretty good efforts, and they're surprised that the shot differential was what it was.
Well, no, I think they had that many shots at our net. But the game, like, we're just not there yet as a group. I thought we competed much harder and much better than the game that we were in LA, where I think we had Bachman in net that night. That just seemed like so one-sided. But tonight it didn't feel that way, and I think I didn't feel that way because I thought our guys were in the battle. They were sticking together. They were playing hard. There was no standing around watching them play. We made our mistakes. And then they get 2 goals where, you know, the first one's a heartbreaker. It's not a good way to start the game. It goes off a guy's, I think, went off his foot. So that gets you down right away against a team that I consider one of the best in the league. And so, you know, the things that I take negatively out of the game is usually we're a team that we will turn over the puck at the far blue line. And sometimes that'll cost us or we'll overpass the puck. But tonight, for some reason, we weren't hanging on the puck in our zone. We weren't coming out of our zone clean, and we were very quick to give up that puck. And we made some questionable plays there that, man, it cost us a lot of zone time. And that'll be the fire that we put out tomorrow at practice.
That unit with Perron and Hall and Gagne, they all seem to kind of have different skill sets that kind of complement each other. What do you like yourself?
Yeah, I actually liked their game tonight. I thought they were heads and shoulders above the rest of the lines. I thought they were going great offensively. I thought they were making plays. They were really communicating on the ice, which is always a good sign. So yeah, they were very good, and we'll keep them together and see if they can continue it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.